The book I chose this week was a William Allen White winner. I actually read this when I was little, funny enough. It's called Maniac McGee by Jerry Spinelli. It's about this little guy right here. There's no illustrations, but I think this is so vital, especially for the day and age we live in for kids. This is definitely for 5th grade and up level. I think it's very vital for kids in our day because there is so much racial tension right now in America. And it's all over the news, it's all over the media, and this book is just the perfect remedy. I mean, it's still relevant even though it was made in the 90s. So Maniac McGee is this kid, his name is Jeffrey. His parents died when he was little, and then he moves in with an aunt and uncle, and they're very, very dysfunctional. They don't even like each other, but because they are very strong Catholic, devout Catholics, they will not divorce. So, one day he just decides he's going to run away because he's on this quest to find family and like a functional family and to be loved in the ways that he wants to be. As we all should be. So he sets off and he ends up in Two Mills, Pennsylvania. He's under like one of these bridges, and he befriends a little girl named Amanda Beale. And Amanda Beale is amazing. She's this cute little black girl. There's so much racial tension in the city, and she invites him to live with her. And I just think it's such a good story. Like, the Beales don't care that he's white. I mean, the neighbors care that he's white. And he just gets to run through all these characters that kind of pull out different pieces of him. It's kind of like how we see ourselves in others. So he meets Mr. Grayson. He sees himself because Mr. Grayson and him have both been like abandoned. There's a big abandonment issue. And then he also runs into like kind of like a kid who's like sort of like a bully, or John McNabb is his name, and him and John McNabb, he sees how, he could be like John McNabb and be like this bully who's like heartless, and, he has all these problems, but he's not trying to make his life better. And, Maniac McGee, he is trying to make his life better, and he wins over the whole town by all these like heroic acts that happen to him. And I think it's such a good book to show kids like you can persevere through so many things. I definitely would use this in my classroom to show kids that they can persevere through the life's challenges, because life is challenging, and it's smart that kids know that. And it's good that kids have a realistic outlook, but also I think it's a good book for racial tension. I don't know how you could talk about race in a class because I feel like it could be a really touchy issue. But I think this is groundbreaking for that. But that is my review. Thank you.